one. This is ghetto AF. All right.
Oh, it's that mic stand.
All right, so keep that one tight. Okay. There you go. Third and fourth grade. Oh, Benji. Third and fourth grade is going to be here on here. Well, we're playing with them as their music.
Oh, so we can back.
So we can. Do you want them here?
Third and fourth graders, come on up. If you're in third grade or fourth grade, Mrs. Rose wants you on the bima. Even Jordan Love. Any more third and fourth graders? If you're in third or fourth grade, come up to the bima. We're going to get started with the service in just a minute, everyone. Third and fourth grade to the bima.
clothes like that, I'm gonna get lipstick on it. Hello. Not even the brightest lipstick I own. I'm wearing the darkest.
Yes. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom!
And Hag Purim Sameach. Happy Purim.
Woo!
Yippee!
We are combining Shabbat and Purim and so much joy because we need it more than ever these days. To Shushan and beyond, let's join together with our 3rd and 4th graders for a couple of songs before we start our service.
You gotta get closer to witches will have a party and we'll celebrate all day. Every 14th of Adar will be a special holiday. Come on, let's have a party and we'll celebrate all day. Every 14th of Adar will be a Purim holiday. Not this one. No, we're not doing this.
All right, third and fourth graders. Beautiful. You can go back and sit with your families, everyone. What a way to start our service. And we are going to light our Shabbat candles. And we're going to invite Mrs. Rose to do that. Yay. If you have a prayer book, we're on page 2, but the words are also on the screens. Minnie needs her mic. It's on.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Well, everyone, we are going to tell you the Purim story tonight throughout our service. We have a little bit, you can see, hopefully you can see the pictures on the screen here. Because a long time ago, there was a king named Ahasuerus. Yay. In the land of Shushan. The king invited all of his friends to a huge party that lasted 180 days. That is a long party. At the same time, the Queen Vashti, had a party for the women of the royal palace herself. They had a great time. And after 180 days of partying, the king decided to tell Vashti that she should come to his party and dance for his friends. Queen Vashti did not want to do that at all. So she said, "No way." This made the king furious. And he burned with anger. There's his angry slide. Burned with anger. A few days later, Vashti threw off her crown and she left town. Whatever, I'm out of here. Bye, king. And he's getting angry again. So King Ahasuerus found himself without a queen. The palace searched high and low for a new queen. And a local Jewish person, Mordecai, thought of someone. Oh yeah, so when we get to Mordecai or Esther, every time we hear their names, we're going to say, "Whoa." And there they are now. He had this lady named Esther who was his niece, cousin, relative, relationship unclear. He thought that maybe Esther should try, I got to remember that too, to be the new queen. He said, "Esther, you are so great. I bet the king would love you. You should try to get to know King Ahasuerus. If you were queen, our people would be safe forever. I mean, you already dress like a queen, so what do you think?" Esther thought about it and she said, "That's an interesting idea. I wonder what the king is like. Let's do this." Dun, dun, dun. Well, Esther was amazing. Esther, it was amazing. Okay, she was smart, she was funny, and after a parade and a pageant, the king fell in love with her very quickly and they got married, but she had a secret that she kept to herself. Esther is Jewish. Now we're going to hear one line from the Megillah itself, where the story comes from one of the scrolls.
And when you hear Esther or when you hear Mordecai, you can also cheer. Just like that. Lo hikida Esther et ama ve'et moladeta ki Mordechai. Tziva alecha asher lo tagid, which means Esther
Yay!
did not reveal her people or her kindred, meaning that she was Jewish, for Mordecai
Yay!
had told her not to reveal it.
Yes.
Yay.
So all the K through 3 kids, come on up. We have some punctuation to our service. Chag Purim, a great old Purim song from the 70s. Ah, the 70s, yes. Yes. Come on up, Chag Purim. And if you have a grogger, this is the time when we're going to need it. If you don't have one, well, just get one.
Whoopsies. Eliza, come over here. What?
Yes. There you go.
Yes, thank you.
Here, go like that so Emma can get some too.
Hello, everybody.
All right. Anybody else in kindergarten through 3rd grade, come on up.
Chicken nugget, chicken nugget, chicken nugget. Can I speak through it? Chicken nugget.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. Hello.
Ready? Mrs. Rose, good?
It's a happy holiday. We make noise with our toys, sing and dance and play.
Rockers, rock, rock, rock. Let's hear the rockers, rock, rock, rock.
Hear the rockers, rock, rock, rock. The holiday is here. It's a happy holiday. We make noise with our toys, sing and dance and play. Holiday is here.
Do the Hebrew? Beautiful. You guys want to stay up for Am I Awake? You stay right there. If you are able, we'll invite you to please rise.
It's got. No. Can you hear my voice? Can you
may be seated.
Oh, a shadow. I won. Bye.
Adonai, your God, love Adonai, your God, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. Everyone, love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai. A little louder. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Take these words which I command this day and keep them in your heart. Take these words which I command this day and keep them in your heart. Everyone, love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gate. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gate. Here we go, last time. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God.
And we're going to do one more piece of liturgy before we go into our back to the story. Mi Chamocha, our prayer of gratitude and thanksgiving. How thankful we are to be together, a giant group of Jews celebrating a holiday that we're still here. And I think that is beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, friends, are we ready to hear more of the Purim story? Woo! Get your voices and your groggers ready. Mordecai was on duty at the king's gate one night when two of the king's guards were angry at King Ahasuerus and plotted to assassinate him. But Mordecai heard about the plot and told Queen Esther. Esther then told the king about it and gave Mordecai credit. Yay. This was all recorded in the Royal Book of History. Esther said, "Oh, my loving husband, I can't believe 2 of your guards had a plan to kill you. I'm just so thankful that my uncle/cousin/relative, Mordecai, was able to figure out the plot and warn you." The king said, "Yes, yes, I will have to thank him someday." And then he fell asleep. Sometime later, King Ahasuerus promoted his evil advisor, Haman, over all of the other nobles, making him the most powerful official in the empire. All the king's friends would bow down before Haman to show him respect. But Mordecai, he refused to bow down or show him respect. Mordecai told Haman that he was Jewish and only bows to God, just like we did with the Baruch Hu just now. So Haman said, "You're making me mad." Let's hear a little bit of this from the Megillah. And again, when you hear those names, cheer or boo. Vayehi ke'amram elav yom vayom v'lo shama alehem vayagidu lehama. Nice job. Lir'ot haya'amdu divrei Mordechai. Ki higid lachem asher hu Yehudi vayar Haman. Ki ein Mordechai ko rea umishtachave lo vayimale Haman chema. So Haman thought to himself, if this guy won't bow down to me, I bet all of the Jews are disrespectful too. So he looked for a way to destroy all the Jews throughout the empire of Shushan. But Haman wanted to have some fun with the senseless killing. So instead of choosing a date for it to happen, he went to his house and put wooden sticks called lots into a bucket and wrote dates on all of them. Those sticks were called Purim. He then drew the stick that said the Jews would be killed in the month of Adar. Nearly a year later, he told the king about his idea and started planning. So we'll now invite all of our teachers to join us in our next song.
We don't talk about Haman. No, no, no. We don't talk about Haman. We don't talk about Haman. No, no, no. We don't talk about Haman.
It was my wedding night.
It was her wedding night.
Getting ready, and there wasn't a doubt in my mind.
Wasn't a doubt in her mind.
Walked in with a real real evil grin, he said,
You know that guy Mordecai.
It's Esther's uncle Mordecai. Haman says,
I'll end your reign.
why does he hate us?
in doing so he floods my brain.
Why does he hate us?
The Jews need to be restrained.
Why does he hate us? We don't talk about Haman. No, no, no. We don't talk about Haman. We don't talk about Haman. No, no, no. We don't talk about Haman.
Haman always seemed like he was after something, even though he often feigned behavior humbling. I know he has power as the king's right-hand man. But now we see what seemed like mumbling was in fact a plot to send our people stumbling. I believe it's time to take a stand. Do you understand?
A three-cornered hat.
Descends from Amalek. When they call your lot, it all fades to black.
Yeah, he has his dreams, but will thwart his schemes.
We don't talk about Haman. No, no, no. We don't talk about Haman. We don't talk about Haman. No, no, no. We don't talk about Haman.
He told me we'd be acclaimed the next day party.
No!
He told me we'd feel the pain in all thanks to Lord.
No! He said that on my pride, I'd be hanging instead. But his fate was sealed when the lots he threw were red. Don't you see that there's no prophecy still unwritten and we'll fine? Tell the king who'll believe anything. Esther, you can keep us alive. We don't talk about Haman. No, no, no. We don't talk about Haman. We don't talk about Haman. No, no, no. We don't talk about Haman.
We sure don't, but we are going to talk about the Amidah. We're going to invite everyone to please rise if you're able. We'll join together. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agitehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu.
Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, B'koyom halu chasela, Baruch HaKadosh.
You can continue, you may be seated and continue with a little bit of silent kind of meditation, some kind of silent prayer, and teachers are going to get ready for our next song.
Terror grows in Shushan tonight with no help to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. Haman is scowling, planning for us all to die. Should I keep it in? I'm a Jew with pride.
Don't let him in, don't let him see. Be the Persian you were told to be. Conceal, don't feel, just let them know. Soon they'll know.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Kick Haman out the door. I don't care, I'm just going to pray. Let the plans go on. Our God is always on our side anyway. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Kick Haman out the door. I don't care, I'm just going to pray. Let the plans go on. Our God is always on our side anyway. Our God is always on our side anyway. Our God is always on our side anyway.
Yes. Yeah, teachers. Thank you, teachers. You can go back to your seats. So the story continues. News of Haman's evil plot spread through the land. Mordecai, yay, heard about it. He went to Esther and said, Esther, yay, Esther, said, Esther, you're so brave. You can do this. Maybe this is the very reason that you're queen, to save the Jewish people. So Esther came up with a plan. Esther, yay, came up with a plan, yay. So the king invited Haman to a banquet at Esther's request. They both agreed. That night, the king had trouble sleeping. So he ordered the attendant to bring him the big book of history so he could read it and help himself fall asleep. It's better than Ambien. In those records, he remembered that Mordecai had saved his life by stopping an attack on him. He said, what reward did this Mordecai ever have? The king said. His attendant said, nothing has been done for him at all. Said Ahasuerus, bring Haman here because I need his help with something. Well, Haman, boo, came in. The king said, hello, Haman. I have a question for you. Yes, sire, I'll do anything. Anything one time, said Haman. The king said, no. What should I do to honor a wonderful man who has made a difference in my life? Haman, boo. Thinking that the king, of course, was talking about him, came up with an idea. "Oh, king," he said, "you should bring this man out on your royal horse, in your royal robes. Everyone should say, this is the man the king really loves. This is a man who's got a very special relationship with the king." The king thought for a moment, great idea. Now go and do that for Mordecai. Yay! Haman said, wow, boo. He said, boo. What? Okay, ugh. Ugh, boss. And then let's skip over this little thing. And then, Rabbi, finish this part up. Boo!
Took the robes and put them on Mordecai.
Yay!
Placed him on the king's own horse and led him through the city square, shouting, "This is what the king does for someone he wishes to honor. Wow, does the king love this man?" Afterwards, Mordecai returned to the palace gate. He was feeling pretty good, but Haman, he hurried home dejected and completely humiliated. All he could do was binge watch Love is Blind. It was a great season, and cry evil, evil tears.
Womp, 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 womp. We're gonna continue. This is a weird transition. We're gonna continue with the Misha Berach, the prayer for those in need of healing. But maybe even Haman, evil Haman, needed a little bit of healing. Boo. But no, I guess not. No. But we know that there are a lot of people in our community who are in need of healing, and we want to, even at this time of great joy, remember that there are people who need our prayers and our love. Rabbi?
So we'll share some names of those who we're thinking of, and then we'll give you an opportunity to share anyone who you may be thinking of as well. So for Misha Berach, we are praying for Asher Benaya Ben Harav, Gavriela David Eli, Jonathan Adler, Nancy Ashley, Lori Barr, Sarah Bates, Margie Block, John Bratta, Hannah Burnside, Ann Clark, Keith Clark, Bruce Cohen, Mia Cooley, Ella Dubrow, Sam Edelman, Marilyn Friedman, Robin Fremer, Alan Goldberg, Carolyn Goldmark, Jessica Heffley, Beth Jasolowitz, Dan Lang, Shelley London, Minna Melton, Phyllis Miles, Lisa Pena, Jeremy Phelan. We're thinking of Ian Phillips, Rashi Pristowski, Stanley Radin, Jessica Rathkopf, Steve Rubenstein, Ulrika Sachs, Rolf Sauer, Anya Torres, Jeff Spector, Ozzy Zimmer, and Shelley Zimmerman. Let's take an opportunity for anyone else who may want to share names for those in need of healing.
We have Judy Schneider, Roy Bryant, and Nancy Bryant online. Why don't we use our entire souls and harness that joy and send those prayers to those who are in need of healing and sing together. Misha Bera.
Misha Bera, Avotenu, Mekor HaBracha, Leimotenu, may the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Bera, Oimotenu, Mekor HaBracha, Avotenu, bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. And let us say Amen. Bayom ha'u, yehi Adonai echad. Bayom ha'u, yehi Shemo echad.
Ne'emar, as it is written, Ne'emar, let it be said, God rules the earth. On that day, God shall be one. V'haya Adonai, Melech HaKol Haaretz. On that day, God's name shall be one. Bayom ha'u, yehi Yerushalayim echad. Bayom ha'u, yehi Yerushalayim echad, U'shemo echad.
We now like, if you are able, to invite you to please rise as we approach our prayer of memory. Even in our joy, let's take a moment. For many holidays, we say from generation to generation, we will keep our holidays throughout the ages. So we take this moment to recall those whom we have lost recently and in years past. With that joy, there is also pain. And we acknowledge the power of all who came before us in order for all of us to be here tonight. We first recall those whom we have lost within the last 30 days for Shloshim. We remember Robert Sachs, Ruth Wilson, Philip Leonard, and John Leonard. We also recall those whom we are remembering for Yartzeit. We remember Lynn Cohen, David Davia, Michael Dickerson Jr., Linda Delitsky Kent, Stanley Handler, Jerry Masser, Bill Miller, David Papier, Alex Ringelheim, Pamela Schultz, Flora Schwartz, Rose Schwartz, Marjorie Schulman, Betty Steinberg, Jason Charles Tuman, Henry Wormbrand, Bertha Yalen, and Celine Zahn. We want to ask if there are any other names of memory that you would like to share at this time. For each of them, for those who have no one left to say Kaddish for them, and for all who are a blessing to our people, we recite Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal ve'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach irute v'yamlich malchute, be'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mivarach le'olam u'lalmei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh. V'yit hadar v'yit alev v'yit halal shemei dekudesha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'asei shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to Israel, to all the world, and let us say together, amen. You may be seated.
What better way to honor our loved ones' memories than gathering together like this, celebrating Purim, and inviting our kiddos to lead us. So we're going to invite fifth graders to come on up. We have one more song before we finish up our story and head to our carnivals very soon. Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, you got that? I don't.
Hello.
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 My name's Jimmy
Hello.
Rocket. I'm Harry Potter.
Are we good? Yep,
Harry Potter.
we're good.
My name's Harry Potter.
Kiara.
Hermione's.
I'm good. Kiara's right here.
And Ronald Weasley.
Ronald Weasley.
Get all rat.
Oh my gosh. I thought we would already have it. We look at Harley.
Minister had the right idea. You have to get involved. You can't just sit around when there's a problem to be solved. We have to be responsible when others are in need. When there are those who are oppressed or hungry folks to feed. It's really a rewarding thing to do. Yes, it's really great to be a Jew. Celebrating Shabbos, coming to the temple, studying the Torah. It's really very simple. There's no end to what we learn, and we get so much in return. On Rosh Hashanah, shofar blows. We need to make amends. On Simchat Torah, we can dance and celebrate with friends. At Hanukkah, we kindle lights for Judah Maccabee. And at Pesach, we remember how we struggled to be free. To do all of the things we get to do. Yes, it's really great to be a Jew. Yes, it's really great to be a Jew. Yes, it's really great to be a Jew.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, fifth graders. That was awesome.
What's good, gang? I'm in 3 cultists.
Great job, you guys. All right.
Let's continue with the final section of our Purim story. That night, the king and Haman went to Queen Esther's banquet
Hey.
where she had devised a plan.
Yes.
Yes. When they were drinking some wine and having a good time, the king again asked to Esther, Yay!
Yay!
Tell me what you want. What is your request? I'll give it to you even if it's half the kingdom. Queen Esther said,
Hey.
I ask only that you spare me because
Dun, da, da, da.
I'm Jewish.
What?
Yay!
Oh.
Please spare my people. Someone is trying to kill us and rid Shushan of all the Jewish people. King replied, who would dare do such a thing? I love you, Esther, and I love the Jewish people. I mean, bagels, they're so great. And who could live without matzo balls? Esther said, well, I hate to tell you this, my love, but the person who wanted to kill all of us is your trusty sidekick, Haman. Boo! He wants to get rid of us.
Boo.
Boo! And here is that line from the Megillah. Vatomer Esther.
Yay.
Ish sar ve'oyev. Haman. Woo. Hara hazeh ve'Haman. Niv'at milifnei hamelech ve'hamalka.
The king shouted, Haman!
Boo!
You want to kill my wonderful wife and her people? Are you freaking crazy? What's wrong with you? Haven't you ever tasted lox? We need the Jews. Haman was backing away slowly. He said, no, 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 you have it all wrong. Then Esther spoke up. And she said, no, 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 I have it all right. Haman pleads, King, wait, I'll do anything. Don't be crazy. But the king replied, you have threatened Queen Esther and this whole palace. Guards, take Haman.
Boo!
Take him away and get rid of him forever.
Woo!
Esther
Yay!
she said, bye, Haman.
Boo!
I hope you learned, don't mess with the Jews.
That's right. Yeah, you don't mess with the Jews. Haman.
Boo.
He didn't have time to learn much of anything because he didn't even see the light of the next day. As our story comes to a close, King Ahasuerus gave all of Haman's property to Queen Esther.
Yay.
And he made his royal advisor Mordecai.
Yay. And the Jewish people celebrated with days of feasting and gladness. And there's a weird part of the story where they do some revenge killing, but we'll leave that for another year's Purim story.
It's self-defense.
And self-defense. And they all lived happily ever after, kind of.
Yay!
Yay.
Do you want me to do this last part? So the final part from the Megillah, the Hayamim ha'ele nizkarim benasim bechol dor vador mishpacha u'mishpacha medina u'medina ve'ir va'ir v'imei hapurim ha'ele lo yavru mitoch ha'yehudim vezichram lo yasuf mizaram. Consequently, these days are recalled and observed in every generation by every family, every province, and every city. And these days of Purim shall never cease among the Jews, and the memory of them shall never perish among our descendants.
Yay!
Yay!
And we'll say goodbye to Haman.
Boo!
And goodbye to Hamas.
Boo!
Hello to peace and goodness. Let's sing one more song, Wicked, Wicked Man. It's an old and a weird one, and then we'll go downstairs.
Once there was
A wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name, sir.
I
Murdered all the Jews, though they were not to blame, sir. Oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. Oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. Oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. And not some harm and tashen.
There was a lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he'd hurt us all, oh my, how he did scare us.
Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. And not some harm and tashen.
Esther had a cousin and his name was Mordecai. He asked her, can't you help us? And she said, of course, I'll try.
Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. And not some home and tashen. When Esther speaking to the queen of
King of
mansion,
Aha, said he, oh no, he won't. I'll spoil his bad intention.
Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. And not some harm and tashen.
Then got his just desserts, and we had won the day. And Esther, we will never forget. On this day, we'll say,
Oh, today we'll marry, marry me.
Louder.
Oh, today we'll marry, marry me.
Louder.
Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. And not some harm and tashen. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen lahayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lachem min haaretz. I want to pull some holla up in there. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Join us downstairs. Sure.
Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. And not some hamantashen. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. And not some hamantashen.
I was like, oh, that's a 1, and that's a 5. And then this happened, and I was like, oh, I think that's a 6. I don't know what that is. And then I got lost here.
I was playing F instead of D minor, but it sneaks in and works. Like, oh, that's a D minor.
I gave up at the minor. I was like, okay.
Yay, well done.